What's up, Empire? This is your boy Emrod. How y'all living? Y'all doing good? Awesome. So, uh, I know it's been a day since I actually put a video out, but things happen and just didn't have time for it. So, I thought today we continue on the trend like I did from Would You Rather and take a delve into my psyche and try to get to know me a little bit. And this game's called Will You Press the Button? Now, this is different than Would You Rather because it doesn't give you two choices. I mean, it does give you two choices, but it gives you one choice, but there's an ultimatum to it. Like, there's a side effect to it. So, I guess you guys are going to know me if I would do it or not. Um, what price am I willing to pay to do this? So, let's just jump right into it. Okay. You get the fastest computer ever assembled, but you can only use Internet Explorer. Well, technically, if it's the fastest computer that's ever been assembled, I'm pretty sure Internet Explorer is going to be faster than usual. So I will press that button. All right, 63% said agree with me. So uh, you could shapeshift into anything you want, but you must coerce with the last thing you transform into at random times. Uh, Let me look up coerce for a second. One. Coerce. Mm, coerce. E. Okay. Practice of persuading someone to do something like. Hold on, I didn't even type the whole word in. Persuade an unwilling person to do something by using force or threats. That's. I mean, shapeshifting would be awesome, but it just means that if you're shapeshifting and coercing somebody else, that means you're practically doing evil acts. Uh, wow, it just reminds me of Supernatural shapeshifters. I will not. I will not. Uh, what? Man, see, the people don't understand what coercing means, or they just probably don't. They just want revenge. Okay, what's next? You get $100 million, but someone in the world will try to kill you in 1 year. Hmm. Now, here's a moral dilemma. It's like, am I willing? Well, first of all, it doesn't say that I'm actively trying to kill this person, or uh, since I got the $100 million, that I have to kill somebody to keep that money. It's just saying somebody is out to get you, and I think uh, I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's people like that who try to go against rich people anyways. So uh, it doesn't say I will kill them. Maybe I'll just have a private security and kill them, but I, it says nothing about it. But I'll go for it. At least I'll be well protected. Yeah, a lot of people said that. Uh, so yeah, I mean, if I had a lot of money, I definitely I know there'd be people trying to be like, oh, since I knew you, won't you give me a handout? I'm like, well, one, if you're really a good friend before then, you wouldn't be asking for that. And two, it just shows your true colors. You really didn't care. I'm sorry, I'm just ranting off in a little bit. So, Valve finally releases Half-Life 3, but it's a letdown, universally panned, and not very fun to play. Ooh. I mean, we all have been waiting for Half-Life 3 ever since Half-Life 2 came out. I think it was 2004, 2005, somewhere around there. We've been waiting a long time for it, but we're not waiting a long time for it to be. a huge letdown, so I will not press that button. What? Okay. A lot of people agreed with me. See, I always think the choice I make is green, and the choice I didn't make is red. So, um, uh, 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 back up. Uh, all right. You will learn to throw fireballs. That'd be pretty hot. But you can never play video games for the rest of your life. Uh, see, it just says if I just know how to throw fireballs. I mean, think about the economic use of fireballs. They're nothing but destruction. Um, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to like if somebody had like a fireplace or a bonfire and I could just go like just instantly light up. But never play any video games for the rest of your life. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I love video games. I mean, I wouldn't be able to play this game and show it to you guys. Yeah, a lot of people agreed with me. Oh man, it was almost split in the middle. All right. You have an unlimited supply of cash, but you will lose your feet. I think I will press the button on that because your feet. Uh, I mean, you could always, since you have an unlimited supply of cash, you could always uh, buy robot feet, like highly cybernetic. I can't speak today. Feet that can help you walk. So, I mean, I, you have an unlimited supply of cash. You could. Your feet are a small price to pay. I mean, it's not like you're losing a major organ. I mean, you may not be able to walk, but I mean, you could buy the best wheelchair or hover round or whatever you want to call it, because you never run out of money. Does anybody remember that one story? All the money in the world. I can't. I think it was called that, but it was just this kid that wishes he has all the money in the world and just shows up in his backyard, like all the money, like and it mounds and stuff, and uh, I mean that was a classic. All right. Every single film that ever won the Oscar for Best Picture is edited to feature you in it for a good solid 15 seconds. So, I would get a cameo in every good movie. But in each one, your hair looks distinctly awful and you're always wearing a monocle. Well, I mean, it doesn't mean that my hair would look bad out of the movie or I'm wearing monocle outside. I think it's just a character. It's just a different, unique character that be like. I'm trying to think of like. I'm trying to think of a movie that contradicts that. That's won an Oscar. Uh. Well, I mean, I was gonna say Batman. I was like, well, I could play Penguin in that one for 15 seconds. Uh, I'm gonna press the button because I think I wouldn't look like that in real life. Yeah, a lot more people press that. Let's see, next. You will gain any superpower you wish. All right, but they will occasionally backfire, creating death and destruction. So basically, if I press this button, I would be, evil mastermind. That's just there's no cutting corners with that. I could try to do good, but I'm gonna blow things up, kill people, uh, by being careless or whatever. But it just seems to me it's more like evil mastermind. So I I like the what superpower would I like? I would like to be I'd like to be able to teleport because I mean flying is good, but I'll admit to you guys I am not a big fan of heights. I mean imagine if I learned how to fly that fear would be dispelled, but uh, teleporting is much faster. I mean, you just got to think of where you want to go, and poof, you're there instantly, just like Goku's instant transmission. So, but I'm not willing to get superpowers if people are gonna die. So, oh my, that's closely split down the middle, but mostly you guys. All right, another $100 million one. But you have AIDS with 10-year lifespan to find you either find a cure or die. You know what? I'm gonna hit it again because uh, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I think I would waste all my money trying to find a cure, and I might not be able to get it. I won't do it. I won't do it. Yeah, a lot of people wouldn't do it because I think they were thinking the same thing I was thinking. Like, if it was an unlimited supply of money, I would hit the button because I wouldn't have to worry about my resources running out trying to find a cure in 10 years, and I would be booking it those 10 years. But with the limited source, like 100 million, I mean, it's a lot of money, but when you think of how much the research is and um, then all that, the machines they use, it is a lot of money, and that money will go quick. So I wouldn't be able to buy like myself a decent house or a nice car. I'd just be holding on to that money, living in a like the same studio apartment I have. So uh, yeah, so that's where I land on that. You would be the most charming and charismatic person in the room. Um, do I really need to hit this button? I mean, it's already given. But you would smell bad. Uh, how how would you still be charming and charismatic when you smell bad? That just seems like a paradox. It's like yeah, it really is like that. It's like, oh, you get a nice car, but you never have gas. So I mean, I won't press the button because I mean, it said you would, but uh, I always imagine that you probably could do something about that, but it's inevitable. It's like you would smell bad. Like there's no going around it. So, uh, do a few more. You save the American government from having to pay any debt. You'll be celebrated as a hero. Okay, but you'll be never able to leave America again. American government. Oh man. I mean, it would be good for our country to be debt free. I mean, never leave to be able to leave America. It's not a huge deal for me to not leave America because I mean I've been to a few places outside the country like was it one? I think it was just one. Yeah, I went to one place outside the country and that clashes with like I really want to go to London. That's like on my bucket list because like so many things I love have come from London, and plus it's um I mean they're not too different, so I wouldn't have to struggle that much, but they are different in a lot of ways, like how they speak and talk. It's just but would I rather save America's government or go that and go to London? It's a dilemma because it doesn't. I don't mind if I don't ever travel. Traveling is like the least favorite of my things. I mean, just the process of it, not the okay. Well, we're landed and like everything after the plane is fine. It's just uh, the packing and the planning and the flying. Uh, I just don't like flying. It just goes with my heights. but at least I can't see below my feet. Uh, you know, the earth. Uh, uh, I won't. I won't. I won't. Oh, okay. Yeah, split in the middle. But I feel like okay. I don't want to get on a soapbox, but I feel like it shouldn't be just one person to uh save the country. I mean, it seems like that way nowadays, but it should be like everybody should work together and stop yelling and try to figure this out. Forget the parties, forget all that. Let's just look at each other as people. You know, that's just my take on that. All right, you have the ability to read minds, but only those who dislike you and think horrible things about you. Why would I? Why would I do that? Seriously, does everybody wanna have that kind of mentality? Not mentality. Does everybody want to know what the like your enemy is thinking? I mean, that would be handy in war. Uh, but I mean, like in everyday life, you're just having people just like hate you and curse you and all that, and they're not. It just drives you crazy. I won't press that button. Yeah, I mean, what they have pressed that? I thought I knew my people. All right. You will know and understand everything there is to know. Know and understand everything. Oh, okay. So basically, I would know the meaning of life, and I would have knowledge about everything. Uh, you know, I would just be the wisest person ever, the smartest person ever. But you will see no reason to keep living anymore. I feel like I could be wrong about this, but I feel like those people who are really, really intelligent and really, really know a lot of things, um, I think they may have bouts of like um, depression because it's like they've achieved so much, they've done it. So what else is like not an obstacle, but what else is like a stepping stone for them to conquer? If you achieved so great a legacy, what else is there? I mean, you could relax, spend time with family and all that, but I mean, mentally they'd just go insane. So I won't. I won't. I want to keep living. I want to keep living. Woo! So close. Oh man. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more and then. You can go to a fantasy world if you're choosing for the rest of your life. Hmm. But you are stuck there and every day is repeated. Oh. So basically, it would be Groundhog Day. For whatever fantasy world I want to be in. And I don't know if I could. I really don't know if I could. I would enjoy spending a repeat day in Hyrule trying to save Princess Zelda because it'd be like I'd probably fail over and over again, or I wouldn't have enough time. So, man, I've noticed I haven't pressed too many buttons. Um, but I mean, like this is how cold the ultimatums are. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. All right, you have a superpower that will allow you to improve any part of your body up to inhuman capacities. Inhuman capacity. So you wouldn't be human anymore. You'd be more and more alien, but you lose lifespan each time you use it. But I guess it depends on how much. How's your lifespan measured? Is it like I don't remember the name of the movie, but is it measured like Justin Timberlake was in that movie? He had like a clock. Everybody had like a clock on their arm, and that was like their lifespan, and that was like their currency if they wanted to, I don't know, buy a coffee or something like that. I didn't see the movie. I just remember the trailer. So is it like that, or is it? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with like the last one. I'm gonna stick with I'm gonna keep living. Yeah, I don't want to die each time. Uh, yeah, that's close too. I mean, that's a tough one to think about. So, you have the ability to fly at speeds up to 150 miles per hour, but you have no legs. I'll press that button because I mean, if I could fly, I wouldn't need legs anyway. Yeah, most of the people agree. So, uh, all right. You may disguise as anyone, but you must touch the. I will not. I'm not gonna even finish that. Okay, please will be a good one. You will have the fastest internet connection in the world, but it only works with Internet Explorer. All right, so I'm gonna end it the same way I kind of started with Internet Explorer. So thanks you guys for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and comment on any of the choices of what you would do. Even if you disagree with me, I like to read your choices and see what you guys think. So thanks so much for watching. This is Emrod, repping the Empire, signing out.